Before we get into this morning's update, we have a lot to talk about. First, XRP rolled down below 43 cents. We're sitting at about the 0.427 level, down about 4%. We've got Bitcoin just under 28,000 at about 27,800. We've got the US dollar currency index making a bit of a push up this morning, up above the 103 level at about the 103 spot 34. So a little bit of a push up there. So the main things we need to look at XRP is where exactly we're at and where the next support structure is. Because right now, sitting at the 0.426 level approximately, that is we're below a very critical support level at 432. And then if we lose this, the next level is 412. So we had to pull down to 417 overnight. So a pretty healthy correction. The rest of the market is correcting as well. We've got the, let's see, we've got the Dow futures behind me, as you can see, down 361 points. The S&P's down 37.75. The Nasdaq's down 82.5 points, and the Russell 2000 is down 24.2 points. So it's a very rocky start to this Friday trading day. This is the last day of the trading week, and later on today, the futures market will be closed, so we're going to see exactly what that has to entail. Make sure that like button, as it greatly pushes me through the analytics, as we have a lot of stuff to talk about on the charts this morning, and nothing more important to see what XRP has to do to stop from falling below 40 cents. Make sure to hit that like button, and I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 8:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, March 24th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see, Bitcoin just edged back over 28,000. If we take a quick look as we start out with Bitcoin, we're range bound right now. Bitcoin's ranging between this 27,000 and 28,500. We talked about this yesterday. What gives way first? Do we lose 27,000 first, or do we break 28,500, hold it, and then push up to 30,700 up in here? Actually, it's about 30,850 now if we break up because of where we've moved in the pattern. So there's no jokes here. This is what we're looking at with Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin can maintain this hold and not lose 27,000 on any of these drops, we could push ourselves up to 30,850. But if we lose 27,000, our next major support's 25,194, and that would be a big drop. That's about a 2,000 point drop if you lose 27K. You've got XRP at 42.88. This one isn't working properly. So, I mean, we can see how we fell out of this little flag. And now, I mean, we've gotten our pattern switched up on us pretty big if we do something like that. But I mean, it's hard to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these. And you can see that 432. That's a major area. You don't want to get rejected there, because if you lose the 432, that shows that this is a head and shoulders pattern, most likely. And top and reversal. And then we're probably going to roll back down. So this could be a very volatile day for XRP this morning. As if we look at the all-time pattern at the 42817, we have been rejected temporarily by this 43 cent area, the 4285 approximately. So we're trying to hold this out of desperation. If we hold this, we can still push up. This would be a breakout, hold on top of the formation, and then try to push up again and double top to 494. But right now, it very well could be disguised as a bull flag right here. This very well still could be a bigger bull flag. Just a lot of volatility. Came up, down, up, down. Now what if we consolidate out like this and then at least pull up to this double top? If not, we go like this, we consolidate, we reject, and then we come down here. So those are your options. So we're going to see if we can, first of all, get back on top of this 428. We'll just say the 429. Let's see if we can get back on top of 429, and then 432, and then your immediate support level or resistance levels nearest to there. If you do get back onto the 432, you've got the 44 cents. Very, very critical is that 40 cents. Very critical. Or the 44 cents. So right now our goal is to get above the 429, stay on top of the 432, and ultimately take back over the 44 cents. Because if we don't take over the 44 cents, we can't get back on top of this level. And initially, you can see we've been rejected. And now this is the 4-5, because if you get on top of 44 cents, you got to get up here, the 4-5-2-5. And that's this pattern formation that you'd have to get back on top. And then you could ultimately run to the 494 again. But we've got a lot of resistance in between now. We didn't do ourselves any favors coming down here. But as you can see, Bitcoin, even with all this volatility, Bitcoin's still over 28K. XRP still didn't lose 40 cents. But it's very shaky and very volatile. And what's helping lead to this volatility is the US dollar currency index is up to 103.225, up 63.5 cents today, or 0.62%. And now it looks like we're going to retest that 103.674 like we talked about yesterday when we were doing our update. We talked about if the US dollar currency index could hold 102.605 and pull back up. That's how we could get back up to that 103.674. And that looks to be exactly what's happening. And there's not a lot in the area. Once you get past 103.674, there's really not a whole lot in the area. The next major resistance would be all the way up here at 105.25. So there is not a whole lot of stuff going on here this morning. Besides, I don't know if a trap is being set or if this is really start of something bigger, as the total crypto market cap is still at 113.7 trillion, down 1.71%. And the total crypto market cap is below 113.9. That will be your critical telltale sign. If we get back over 113.9 trillion, that will help us push back up to 118.8 and try to push to a new high. If we reject that 113.9 this morning, that means we're coming back down to 109.5 trillion. And then that could be the start of a major reversal, because if you lose 109.5 trillion or 1.095 trillion, you would end up coming down to 1.049. So there's a lot of volatility here in these charts. So one more fast look at XRP before I let you go. XRP sitting at 42773. If we do lose this 429 and we get rejected, we would come down here today to that 4025 level. Most likely. We don't want to lose this level because we're struggling with support levels. XRP is running out of support over 40 cents. And just remember, for your own personal information or your personal repertoire of what I'm doing, I've suspended buying XRP over 40 cents. It's just much too volatile. And I believe we've had a lot of time under 40 cents. You can buy what you need to buy when it's under 40 cents. When it's over 40 cents, that's when I suspend buying, because I'm not going to get caught buying it from 42 to 49 as it just drops from 49 to 42 in one day. So anybody who's buying it from 45 to 49 right now is underwater. So that's this, especially and exclusively what I'm trying to keep this audience from falling victim to. So again, watch this morning. If XRP gets rejected by 429, that's a big problem. That means we would probably have to come down to new uptrending support and try to use this as a 4025 bounce on uptrending support. Other than that, this is standard operating procedure. We had such a big push up. Now we're volatile to the downside, but we're still higher than when we started. Now, if we lose the 42 cent mark, that is when you have serious issues, serious concerns. And in fact, I actually think where I showed you just now, if you lose this, the 4025, that's when your biggest problem would start. And actually, 4017 approximately. So the 401. So if we lose the 401 uptrending support, that would be a big, big confirmation that this pattern is breaking down. And furthermore, we need to get back up above 429 to make sure that we don't lose this pattern. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this update, make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and joining the more than 15,700 subscribers. And if you need to trade XRP, or if you're looking for a place to trade XRP in the USA, I have two options where there's no spot fees on the buy and sell. That's BITGET and or MXC. You can futures trade up to 250x. And then I also have UPHOLD as an option as well. There's just no futures trading and there's higher spot fees, but you can keep your currency in your native fiat instead of a stable coin. That is all in the video description and or the pinned comments below. And then if you want to join Tom's Army and or donate XRP to show your appreciation for my time, that's in the video description and or pinned comments as well. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD Assassins. And remember, help one person each and every day. Because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell is the point on this journey to 2025?